Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is...
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
There you are. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of this view yet. Do you like it that much? You know, no matter who you talk to, you never change. The others all treat me with deference, given that I'll be the next chief of the village. And I am responsible for repaying that respect by guiding and protecting them. I'm ready, and yet the weight that I must bear can be suffocating at times. I know the world is vast, and that I am not the only one with such responsibilities. But you're from the outside. You must know how isolated this place is. I heard there was another rebellion down south. Only one fate awaits those who oppose the Han. The leaders of these rebellions must be aware of this. How could they not be? But there is a reason they are so determined to act. Soon it will be our turn to play our roles. We will be asked to eliminate the leaders of the rebellion. Siluan, are you ready? It's a role you should know well. The Han Dynasty is collapsing. Discontent is rife. Enemies within and without plot its demise. It cannot go on. Something must give. The time will come when we must risk our lives and fulfill our roles as the guardians of peace. Siluan, listen. When that time comes, you and Juha will become my wings.
A duty you would give your life to fulfill? Huh. To tell the truth, I've never understood that way of thinking. I mean, what good are you to your duty or anyone else if you end up dying? When he lived, my father was lauded as a saint. But now that he's gone, nobody so much as speaks his name. But I suppose we all have our own way of doing things. Who am I to say what the correct way is? Still, I wonder what Bai Luan was trying to achieve. The title, Guardian of Peace, sounds grand, sure. But what exactly do they do? Perhaps if you can untangle your past, you will find the answer.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if that...
Yeah.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around
I
here.
think we may be able to consider ourselves...
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsu's.
Well then, please excuse me, Lord Pang Tong.
Well, don't get killed out there. Oh, speak of the devil. Greetings. Lord Shi Huang, this is the prodigy I mentioned. As good a time as any for a talk, no?
Wait, this is the one? Pardon my rudeness. I am Shi Huan. I serve under Lord Li Jue. I had been conferring with Lord Pang Tong regarding some concerns, and I had heard much about your exploits in the process. The man who now controls the court since Dong Zhuo's death. Perhaps you've heard of him. Lord Li Jue is raising hell in the war with Guo Shi. Chang'an lies in tatters, which troubles His Majesty's mind to no end. This will only exacerbate the chaos propagated by Dong Zhuo. At this rate, I will no longer be able to call him my lord. But what would become of me, then?
And that's why I thought, why not have him consult you? Because you're not beholden to a specific master, and I'm sure you've more than enough experience to share, do you not? Who better to gauge a person's abilities than you? Furthermore, we can be assured that you will keep this matter between us. So, if Lord Shi Huang here wants to forsake his lord, who would you recommend instead?
I would welcome your wisdom. Do you know of a hero who wields both the strength to protect the Emperor and the will to bring peace to the land?
Ah, so you approve of Cao Cao, then? I've heard he is well respected among his followers. The story goes that he would do anything in pursuit of his goals. Perhaps that is what it takes for one to claim the world for their own.
Lord Cao Cao. I see. He does seem to possess the ideals I envisioned for my future lord and hero. Many thanks to both of you for answering my unceremonious question. Meeting you here must have been fate. I would enjoy discussing other matters with you whenever we may meet again.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too! Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
They say Dong Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who will see.
The castle's imposing visage is the old...
It's you. I hardly expected to meet you in a place like this. Don't think I've forgotten your brazen behavior in the last battle. Why deny the truth? You certainly showed me something worthy of my attention. Clearly, you've got some pluck. Tenacious in mind and body, unlike the feeble fodder I usually encounter on the battlefield. Who in the world are you? Where did you achieve such strength? Well now, I sense no deceit in your eyes. I thought there was something odd about you. This certainly explains it. You've caught my attention, at the very least. If nothing else, you'd best remember this. Those who master strength stand above all and have the right to claim everything as their own. I am known throughout the world as the strongest. Everything under heaven is mine for the taking. And you are akin to the dirt between my fingertips. Do you grasp my meaning? That's no skin off my nose. Still, if you end up in my sights, I'm sure I'll feel the need to take you down. Not that I would relish the undertaking. Besting you would be a troublesome task, indeed. I've said all I want to say. I'm leaving. Next we meet, try and show me strength that dominates all else. Go on, surprise me, if you can.
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may... You there.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time.
I spent...
Ah. Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade if we are defeated.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo. I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. Indeed. We once stood on opposite sides of the battlefield. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? You fight simply to survive. Well, that's as good a reason as any, I suppose. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. You mean, leave Lord Louis Bu? Admittedly, he is a man of terrifying power. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again, as allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed.
You have my deepest gratitude. You came at such short notice. Straight to the point, as expected. There's something I wish to ask of you. Now, coming to the matter at hand, I am currently helping with record keeping. I wondered if you might clarify some points about your activities during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Well, that's the first time anyone has asked that. To learn from the past, I suppose. When I first started serving my lord, I was just his record keeper. Desperate to be of more use, I went to my hometown to recruit men. I came back with 1,000 and was appointed their leader. I was very grateful, of course, but I have virtually no experience of serving as an officer. So I endeavored to learn from great officers and the stories of their exploits. That is why helping with the record keeping is an essential task for me. Many were awed by your deeds in that last battle. That is when I was reminded of a certain clan I read about in an old document. And I wondered if you might have some connection to them. Anyway, I want to learn everything about you. I hope that's no bother? I was just so excited to be meeting you. Of course, your memories. In any case, I would be happy to record anything you can tell me. We can take it slowly. Starting with that recent battle, let us begin recording our story together.
the guys who laid waste to our
Well, hello there. It's been a while. Huh. Was it just me who felt that way? Oh well, in any case, that's not a bad thing. I'm not here for any particular reason. I just happened to hear a rumor about you. So I figured I'd come say hello while I'm taking a break. You know, all the things I have to do. I currently serve Lord Li Jue. He's one of the generals who succeeded Dong Zhuo and took control of the capital. After Louis Bu murdered Dong Zhuo, it was Wan Yun who took control of the imperial court. But then the remnants of Dong Zhuo's army, including Lord Li Jue, defeated Wan Yun and ousted Louis Bu, which is how we've come to where we are now. You were one of his house guests, right? Friends with his daughter? Anyway, I was doing decently well under our new leader, Lord Li Jue. But now... well, things have gotten a bit tense. Ambitious people like them always assume everybody else thinks the same way they do. So in their minds, anyone not demanding promotion for their achievements, like me, is suspect. So the more work I do, the less I'm trusted. Still, writing that out is also part of being a tactician. Making me spill my story like that. You've got a knack for making people talk. Yes, well, it's great to have someone who you can talk to about anything. So I think it'd be great if we could speak every once in a while. In any case, it's fun speaking with you. Well, I'd better leave. Let's talk more in depth next time, huh? If we're both still alive, that is.
That's out.
What a coincidence. Great timing, though. I finally have some time to talk, so join me for a bit. Well, Cao Cao is once again absorbed in his poetry. I thought it'd be best to not disturb him. He's a genius at that too, but unfortunately for me, he is constantly requesting that I read the classic of poetry. I guess people are naturally suited for different things. What about you? That would make Cao Cao weep with happiness. Cao Cao is in the process of gathering support from noble families across the land. We need troops and supplies, along with open supply routes. It seems he wants to be prepared for our future endeavors. Yet, as our army grows, my work becomes ever more complicated. Damn you, Cao Cao. Always making my life more difficult. It truly is. But it can't be helped if he needs my help. Maybe I would start enjoying it a bit more, if you were with us. Looking back at the battle against Dong Zhuo, I'm still amazed at how calm you were under those circumstances. I'm extremely keen to have you join us. You could be one of our officers, you know. Is that so? You're more cautious than I thought. Even I don't fully understand how Cao Cao thinks. Nonetheless, I have faith in him as a person. The path he walks is bound to lead somewhere interesting, don't you think? I've been talking too much. The poet's latest composition will be finished by now. He likes me to be there for the first recitation. I must return. Don't worry. This is my treat. Take your time.